Hey there, my name is Kishan, and in this video we'll be learning how to set up React app and the folder structure of the React app. This video is a part of the Modern React tutorial series. Subscribe to the channel to never miss out any video from the series. So without wasting any further time, let's get started. First we'll be installing the React app. Make sure you have Node.js installed in your machine. You can install Node.js from nodejs.org. You can install the long time support version. Now I'll open up my VS Code and I'll open up a new terminal, and if you want to check if your system has a Node.js installed correctly, you can type in node-v to check the version of your node. Now we'll install React app by npx create -react -app and the name of our app. In this case we'll be using hello world. Our React app has been successfully set up. Now we'll move on to the directory by cd and hello world. Now we'll start the application by yarn and start. The application will start in the browser itself. If you see this screen, then your React application has been successfully set up. Now let's understand the directory structure of the React app. We'll close this terminal. You can see that we have 3 folders and 4 files in here. Now we'll move on to the package.json file. This file contains some basic info about your app, the dependencies your app uses, and the scripts your app uses. So here we have our name of our application, the dependencies of our application. You can see that React and React DOM are the dependencies of our application, and if you want to check the version of your React, then you can see it from here. In our case, the version of our React application is version 17. Now you can also see that we have some scripts here. So there are 4 scripts that are for starting the application, building the application, and testing the application, and ejecting the React application. Now we have an gitignore file and readme.md file. Now according to your package manager, we'll have yarn.log or package log JSON file. This is just to ensure consistent installation of the dependencies. You don't need to worry about these files. Now let's start with the folders. First we have the node modules folder. The node modules folder has the dependencies of your project. The dependencies are installed while running the create React app or by manually installing by yarn add at the root level of your app. We'll close this and we'll move on to public folder. Now here we have an favicon file, 2 logo files, one manifest.json file. This file is for progressive web apps, and a robots.txt file. This is for SEO purpose. Now as you can see here that we only have one HTML file in our entire React application, which is the index.html. This index.html is just a simple HTML file, but it contains a division with ID of root. Every React component is rendered inside this root division. Make a note of this root div, we'll come back to it later. Now we'll move on to the source directory. Most of your code is written inside the source folder. In source we have an index.js file, which is the starting point of our React application. Here you can see that app component is rendered inside the root div. So React DOM library renders the app component inside the root div inside the index.html file inside here. Now you can see that there are several imports over here. The first 2 are for the React itself, then we have an CSS file and we have an app component, and this report web vitals file is for performance. We don't need to worry about this file. Now let's move on to the app.js file. This file is also called as the app component file. Now here our all code is written in JSX. It resembles to that of HTML code, but it's not. We'll be exploring JSX deeply in the future videos. We'll make some changes here to see that it directly changes the changes in the browser. I'll erase the learn react, and instead of learn react I write my name here. I'll save the file, and as you can see here that it has been changed in the browser. So this is it for this video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel to never miss out any video of the React course. Thank you.